The PDP is on the verge of losing Delta, a South-South state crucial for the opposition party in the 2023 general election. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What are you really doing on YouTube if you are not subscribed to this channel? Please go ahead and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post a new video. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the details of today's news. There are fears among the People's Democratic Party members in Delta State that the name of the party's governorship candidate may not be on the Independent National Electoral Commission's list come 2023 general elections, following the Cold War between two leaders of the party in the state, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa and one of his predecessors, James Ibori. The battle deepened on Friday, July 2022, when INEC published the particulars of a candidate nominated by political parties for the 2023 governorship and state assembly elections in all the constituencies nationwide. Surprisingly, the details of Sheriff Oborevwori, who won the party governorship primary and had his name submitted to the INEC, were not among those published by the electoral umpire as eligible to contest the governorship election in 2023. The PDP members are worried that the party may not participate in the 2023 governorship election in the state. The state INEC Resident Electoral Commission, Mr. Monday Udo Tom, confirmed that the PDP in Delta had yet to have a candidate for next year's governorship election, adding that there were no details of any candidate for the party. He stated, "We have no particulars of any candidate for the PDP as far as the governorship election is concerned because they, that is the PDP members, are in court. When the matter is determined, we will have particulars of one of them." You will recall that there was a court judgment that disqualified one of them and he filed for a stay of execution and also appealed the judgment. As a result, we cannot act on the case of the PDP for now until the appeal court delivers judgment, Udo Tom said. The current Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Oborevwori, won the PDP governorship primary on May 25, but his closest rival and former chief of staff to Okowa, David Edebe, approached an Abuja High Court seeking Oborevwori's disqualification on grounds of discrepancies in the certificates he presented. The High Court subsequently granted Edebe's prayers by disqualifying Oborevwori and declaring the plaintiff as the party's candidate. Although Oborevwori filed an appeal against the judgment, Edebe's supporters have been jubilant, claiming that INEC recognized their principal as a candidate by issuing him Form E13B. Edebe was the Commissioner of Finance in Okowa's first tenure, Chief of Staff in his second tenure, and now Ibori's anointed candidate. Although he was in the United Kingdom serving a prison term, Ibori could be said to be instrumental in the election of Okowa as the state governor in 2015. The PDP in Delta State last Saturday held its mega rally in Ozoro in the Soko North local government area of the state to unveil its governorship candidate and receive defectors from the political parties, but got disappointed on Friday as its candidate's name was missing from the list. But prominent party leaders boycotted the rally even as there was no official unveiling of the Delta PDP governorship candidate as expected. Among those absent from the rally were Ibori, a former governor of the state, Dr. Emmanuel Uduagan, Senator James Manager, representing Delta South, and the state deputy governor Kingsley Otuaro. Dignitaries at the mega rally included the minority leader, House of Representative Ududi Elumelu Oborewori, and House of Assembly aspirants, party leaders, and political appointees across the three senatorial districts. Addressing the party members, the vice presidential candidate of the party, Okowa, said the victory of the PDP in the just concluded Osun State governorship election was to make a statement to rescue Nigeria. Okowa, who received the defectors from the All Progressive Congress and All Progressive Grand Alliance, boasted that a similar victory would happen in the state where the party would win the governorship, national and state assembly seats, and others. Okowa, who was moved by recent remarks that the party in the state was dying, said, I heard some people saying the PDP is dying in Delta State. Why are they deceiving themselves? People will come out to vote for the PDP. Anyway, out of all these stories, the one that baffles me most is Ibori, someone who stole government money, someone who stole, who deprived people of having, hospitals built in their town, of having good roads, someone that dressed as a pregnant woman just to flee the country, but at the end of the day, he ended up serving jail time. He's now back in Delta State and he wants to be doing like Godfather. Like how? How does that even work out? Only in Nigeria would you see that kind of thing happen. Someone that served prison term is now, if a Godfather, is now like still behaving as if he did not commit any crime, like nothing happened. Wow. Hey. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.